beautiful, and it's blue skies today. Blue skies and a blustery 22 degrees. I'm not thrilled about that. It is very cold. It is very cold. So the snow looks like it's pretty much melted. 22 degrees is good for if people want to start making their ice rink in their backyard. Some of the places around here will flood certain spots so that we can have outdoor skating. If they have a flat area, I know there's one town that has a skating rink area, so they just kind of fill it up with water and then it freezes and they've got themselves a nice skating rink. And my kids used to love to go to meetups for people that were playing hockey. That brings back good memories and bad memories. We had a few hockey accidents where two of my kids got their two front teeth knocked out, or kind of like broken in half. So if that happens, that is a lifelong project. You know, you have to always think about, I hope those teeth don't break again, or I hope that whatever they did stays on there. Root canals and all that. But it's amazing how many people have gotten their two front teeth knocked out. When it happens to your kid, everybody comes around and says, oh yeah, that happened to me. So I guess it's common, but it's not a fun thing to have to go through. But anyway, ice and snow. It is ice and snow season. And in December, it does get cold, but there's always that hope that we're going to have a nice warm day. So welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. Today, I'm going to talk about, I am a teacher and I'm on my way to school, and I have 13 kids, and I went to college, high school, then college right away, 4 years to college to be a math teacher. So I am actually doing that right now. For many years, I was a stay-at-home mom and took care of my kids, and then there was a period of time that we had them in a private school, but then we changed our situation and I homeschooled for many years. And homeschooling in New Hampshire is pretty good. It's pretty easy. You just tell your government, write a letter and say, hey, I'm homeschooling this year, and then you have to give an evaluation. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. I really appreciate it. I am 10 subscribers away from 1,000. So my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by Christmas, and then I will start working on the watch time. And I know that YouTubers don't get all of their money. Wow, that car did not want to move over for me. Gotta love it. Okay, so the YouTubers don't want to just rely on AdSense for their money. You know, some people, their channels just blow right up and they do make money from YouTube. And I'm thinking about DoorDash right now. DoorDash is making bank on YouTube, and people are like, she's not real, she's doing this, okay. I think people maybe they're jealous. I don't know. I don't really know why people have a problem with her, because she's doing what she's doing. Like, it's freedom on the YouTube space to some degree. Some things you're not supposed to talk about, but she's doing it, and there's a lot of things on YouTube that I wouldn't watch, but she has some really encouraging views, and she talks to people and encourages them and helps them to just get started on YouTube and do your thing and be who you are. I love it. I loved one of her last talks. She just was like, do it. You can do it. And I guess back in time, she lost like 100 pounds at one point. So she kind of has overcome some hard things. And I think that's encouraging when we meet people that have overcome hard things. It gives us inspiration to look at our own situation and say, I can do hard things too. And maybe most people that go on YouTube, start a channel, they don't get, most people, I don't know what the percentage is that people start a channel and don't make it to 1,000 subscribers. I would like to know those statistics, because really we only see the ones that are successful. We don't see the ones that, the millions maybe, that start channels and never go anywhere, and then they might quit. So we don't really see those, but we see the ones that are successful. I see the ones that are like, oh my goodness, I got monetized in 30 days. And I'm like, how in the world did you do that? I've been doing this for years and I'm not monetized. So obviously my stuff is not that interesting. So if you get into something that everybody's interested in, then you will take off. People don't just turn on YouTube to listen to somebody ramble, although that's kind of what I'm doing right now. But I got onto YouTube because I was a teacher online and I love teaching online, and the companies that I taught for offered incentives, and they said, if you get people to sign up with our company, then you will get $100. And I know that VIP Kid is doing that right now. They are offering $100 if you are hired by the company VIP Kid. The only problem with it right now is they don't offer as much money as they once did. So that's kind of why I don't work for them anymore. But it will meet the need for some people. The problem is, I think they're only paying a small, like $7 for a half hour or something like that. To me, that's kind of insulting. So I don't teach for them anymore, and if you're interested, you could probably check into it. But I was teaching online, and I was working for their company, and I also have a tutoring business. So at any point I want to get more students, I will advertise that on my YouTube channel. But right now I'm not really looking for more students. I have more to do right now than I can possibly do. So thank you guys for coming to this channel. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking for, small YouTube channel people that we can kind of encourage one another and we can support one another. I'm looking for teacher friends, people that want to talk about teaching and your teaching experience. I am teaching in a small Christian school right now, and I also have 2 kids that go there. And last night we actually had a basketball game, which was really fun. And I'm headed out to school right now. I teach math and I really like my job and I'm really thankful for it. And I'm also sharing news about the weather in New Hampshire. We have had some cold weather, warm weather, cold weather, warm weather. Today it's cold weather. It's up to 26 degrees and there's a little pieces of, just because we got a little bit of snow in December doesn't mean that we will have a white Christmas. So that's always the wonder. Are we going to have a white Christmas this year? We don't really know. We've had snow, it is cold, and so it just depends if it's going to snow again soon. It's getting closer. So what are you all doing for Christmas? Christmas is a busy time of year. I've had lots of kids in the past trying to, get something for everyone and make it a nice Christmas for them. One of the things we love to do is to drive around and look at Christmas lights. That's really fun. And go to a Christmas program. We used to have a really cool Christmas program at one of the churches nearby, Journey to Bethlehem. That was really good. And we would walk through it, and they would tell us the whole Christmas story. It was awesome. And it was usually right after Thanksgiving. It wasn't real close to the Christmas season, but you know, there are Christmas movies, making Christmas cookies. Do you send out Christmas cards? I have sent them out. I tried to send them out every year, but the last few years I kind of slacked a little. I tried to give myself space and say, you know what? If you don't do it every single year, it's okay. You can do it next year. And so I have some cards that are ready, and I want to send out some cards this year. I have a lot of people that have supported me as a person involved in my government, things like that. So I want to, and also coworkers, people that I've known through the years. I would like to send out some Christmas cards. I don't know how many it will be, but we'll send some out. So I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to enjoy my time off as a teacher, and I love having time off to do my stuff at home. Sometimes I work harder at home than I do in the classroom. So yeah, there's a lot to do. And I'm putting my visor down because the sun is really bright, shining in my eyes here. So that's a good thing. It's going to be a bright, shiny day. Today is Friday, December 13th. And so I'm looking forward to this day. I love Fridays. I am going to a cookie swap tonight. So we're going to do cookie swap and painting with some ladies that my daughter knows. She's having a gathering at her house. So that's what I'm doing, a little bit of a away from civilization type thing, and enjoying that time with my daughter. So, well, that's all I got for today. I think I'm going to head off this video. Thank you so much for coming to this video. Thank you for your support for my channel. And I will be posting information about my knitting my sweater. I'm almost done with my gray sweater. I have to sew up the zipper, and it will be ready for the person to find its person. And then I need to start a new knitting project. That's always, if I don't have something in mind, it's always a little bit of a search. What do I want to make next? Do I make another zip down baby sweater? Do I make, I think I'm going to make a cardigan, actually. A friend of mine wants to make a cardigan. I also have a yarn to make a fun fur scarf. I want to show my students how to do that. So I guess I do have some things in line for my knitting projects. And today I'm going to school and teaching geometry and general math, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade algebra. So those are my favorite classes. So I'm really thankful that I have a school that I can teach all those classes to. You know, larger school I might do like all the math for all the 7th grade or all the math for all the 8th grade. But I teach at a smaller school, so I teach the math for 7th through 10th. So, all right. So thank you so much for chatting with me, and I hope you have a great day. Signing off.